Hello YouTube, this is For the Pretender and welcome to the second episode of this Chelsea career mode. This is my under 21 series continued. I wanted to restart it. I sort of got an idea and then create some new rules. If you didn't see the first one, like this is the squad as we left it before. So you got Scuffit, Chambers, Zuma, Dyer, Davis, Van Ginkel, Besic, Goretzka, Hazard, Kiesner, and Sado Berahino. That is Forgan Hazard, by the way. As I left it, I did just quit. Like, I was going to carry on going, but I was exhausted. And yeah, as I think I mentioned before, the reason the United one won't be returning is it was too awkward to do. Really, it was too awkward for me to go back, do all the editing and post commentary. This I only have to do editing because commentary's done through my new microphone, which is pretty nice. I'm doing the commentary as I do the video. It makes it a lot easier to edit. Very simple. The offer for Nabry has been rejected that we made in the last episode. The offer for Sean Murray though has been accepted, which is pretty good. I mean, Sean Murray, I know he's not the greatest player in this game, but he's a good enough player, and I'm going to give him a squad rotation player because I am a championship team at the end of the day. I mean, he probably would be a first team player at a team like Blues, but not for me at the moment. Stuttgart want 8 million for Rudiger. I don't think I can. I'll see what I can do. You gotta remember I'm looking at other players as well. I'll go back at last resort. Demigrad I want 2.6. I might be able to, I'll go for 1.75. In real life, they rejected enough for over double 2.6. They rejected like 5 million off Bournemouth. But I think that's a decent offer. Lukaku was recently joined Ducen's, Romelu Lukaku's brother. Nabil Fekir, we were looking at, I don't know, yeah, 15.5 seems a bit excessive. Riederwald, 4.1 million, I might go with an offer, no. But Basra is even cheaper. You got Vilhena is like 4.8, but I've heard people say they've got him for 2 million before, on different things, so I'm going to go for 2.25. Because I do need I don't necessarily need Premier League quality players yet, but I will do. For Stokowski, I'm definitely gonna go up with him on that. 170k is barely anything, and Rickly Bazoa, I'm gonna go for 2.25. I'm not too sure if I can get that, but hey, I'll have to try it further, see what comes back. They've accepted the offer for more. The offer for Ryan has been accepted. Nicola Murud at 4.3, and El Ghazi I've already made an inquiry about before, but I've still got about that. Sam Franco Zolu manages Caligari now. Oh, come on, be a bit lenient. It's your club, mate. I'll go 2.5. I don't really think he's worth more than that at the moment. Like in a couple of years' time, he will be worth huge amounts. But so be it. It's worth trying. We're gonna give a contract offer to Ihan, 4 years. Important first team player I'm gonna go with because he is about mid-60s or mid to late 60s in his rating. Liam Moore, he has less potential, but he's a better player now, and he probably is Premier League ready. So if I can bring him in, that'd be very good. I'll give him important first team player. He will probably play quite a bit. But I'm looking at some of the other players we've got, and he might end up being a fourth choice for periods of time. Good non-data news, as my joke is for some reason. We've had 3 offers accepted. Isgrove, 325 grand. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna offer him what he wants. 7 grand, 4 years. I'm gonna just put that in, just sweeten it up a little bit. Squad rotation player because, to be honest, he's not going to be playing first team ahead of Goretzka. Brighton have accepted the offer for Stokowski. 6 grand a week, barely anything. 4 years. I'm going to go for him. I'm going to go for rotation once again. But I think he's only about 63 or 64 overall. But Sean Murray has accepted the contract. We have now made the first signing of this episode, and it's Sean Murray. I'll quickly see if you can go on the bench or whereabout. He's 66 overall. which is very good for the Championship, and he could that sort of overall, he could play the odd game in the Premier League. Offers backup teams. Caligari, they want more than that for Muru. I don't know if I could go up to 3.3 at the moment. I might be looking at Hancock's or somewhere. I actually accepted the offer of Basball, which is a fantastic. I mean, and he doesn't want much on the contract front, and that's probably the best thing about it. He wants barely anything on the contract. I'll give him. I don't know. I'll give him important. I don't think he's not that good now, but he's got high potential, I believe. Because that's what I remember about. I remembered about his potential, I think. Carnahan has accepted the contract offer, and that is it. Another signing in this episode. Our centre backs, I think we're alright. I will bring in more if that comes back alright. Centre backs. And Liam Moore has accepted, so we'll go through with that. It's just sort of thinking what I can do now with the budget. Right, I've had a little look at transfers that I can probably do. I have got Forster-Caskey in now, which means I have got a bit more depth. I still need one more player in that position though, I reckon. Yeah. So yeah, that's 2 signings gone through, because his Grove is accepted as well, which is pretty good. 2.4 is wanted for Slurp, potentially, could do it. Yeah, these are just a few of the players I've had a look at. Joe Rules, 210,000. They kidding or something. Like, because Joe Rules, last time I checked, he was a pretty decent player, and yeah, I'm gonna go back for him. Slurp, I think. They're saying 2.4. I reckon 2 should do it. I mean, yeah, it's at 400 grand off, but then again, it just back up, and I've got inquiries in for other players that we'll be hearing back from. Positions. We could get Target for 1.3, Declan John 1.2. I'll go with 1.2 for Declan John. Go with what they're asking. I don't think he reaches much of his potential. Same Matt Target doesn't reach huge amounts, and he's probably worse than Ake in that position. But it's something, isn't it? If I want to bring that across with player, but yeah, the squad's looking alright now. I have yet to like Baswell, I didn't realise he's 66 overall, but now I've got plenty in the midfield. I've got enough attacking midfield, like sort of players who can sort of play dual positions, and his team is looking a lot better now. It's filling me with a lot of confidence. And his growth, 64 overall, it's not the best, but it's good enough for this league, and that's all I'm really bothered about. And he'll rise between now and next season, hopefully. Right, you know I can't resist a bargain, so maybe the deal for Joe Rules I will let go for him. We'll see. Depends what they say. That is a sporadic first team player, you know what, it's not worth it. 210's good, but no. I'm more focused about getting Slurp into this team, because he's absolutely incredible. In real life, he's putting some good performances. He's 21 years old. 2 million, I think that's quite reasonable. There's some good players at Leicester. I know he's down to sporadic first team player, but when he's played in the first team for Leicester this season, he's been pretty good by the sounds of it. The offers for Declan John and Matt Target have been accepted. Out of these, I think Matt Target is my preferable player, because I have used Declan John before, and I think with Matt Target, he's sort of the one who's potentially currently rising. His potential is getting better and better, and his overall's getting better and better. Declan John sort of that one there, he showed good potential, and then sort of hasn't sort of lived up to it in real life. So his potential stat has been dropped down. Sort of speed gets to his potential, I presume, isn't as good. It's Slurp as accepted. We're going to sign him. I might not make any more signs. I think that might be it. It might just be a bit of depth to the squad. But yeah, we've got Slurp now. He's only 64 overall, but he's good enough. I think he's ready to make. And you can see, we've got plenty of depth now in this squad, and plenty of good depth. Yeah, I'm thinking about the Joe Rules thing. I've had a look at the sort of depth in my midfield. You know, I'm going to just put in the contract as offer, and I'll see what they say. Like, if he wants to join for that on a rotation basis, I mean, I know he's only a sporadic first team player, but it might be worth looking at. Because yeah, I've got a lot. I'm doing better for depth in this team. I don't know how good rules is, and so because I've seen that Force Kaski can go up, it sort of leaves the opportunity for one more player to come in that position. First friendly of the season, we are going to just sim this, so I can't bother to play it. It's at Stamford Bridge. We're using our full team. Is that going to be a mistake? Possibly, because Chambers got injured, but he finished 1-1. Unfortunate about Chambers. Hopefully it won't be too long. Red offers declined, accepted everywhere. 9 days. Rules just accepted. I'm not going to bother with Bidju Romana, so that can be confirmed. Right, I'm going to reject Declan John because I don't really rate him much as a player now. Yeah, Tisserand, they can't sell. Roland, that's a lot. Visa, that's a lot. I might go for Visa. I don't know if I'm. No, I don't think I could do it. Oh, I really don't, because I can't remember. I think I've still got enough room for Demi and if I haven't, I'm going to put another one in. Just because I haven't heard back from them, so I'm just presuming that after 7 days I said no. Well, I mean, it's my favourite club, don't get me wrong, but 2.6 is a bit over the top. I'll go with 2 million. Here looks like a good player. I've never even heard of him. Francisco Rodriguez. His contract expires in 11 months, so I'm presuming that he's not a newly joined player because it's like recently joined. Kleber as well. I mean, Zurich have got some. Anyway, we're going to see this friendly. It's against Al-Saron, I presume pronounce that. Don't ask me why I'm going for my full team. It's not going to work out well, is it? No. Oh, it drew tall. With a little bit inconsistent results. Drawing games like this and then drawing against a bigger team like Galatasaray. Yeah, we can't sign. I presume that Kleber is absolutely rubbish because 50 grand. Like signing that, it seems a very poor thing, so it puts me off him a little bit. Moro's only just joined, and Fraser Red. That's pretty good. Francisco Rodriguez. Once again, I do not know sort of the abilities of these players. I'm sort of going by their value and sort of figuring out like if it's just mid-60s and beyond, and I think that will be alright. They're accepted 2 million, which is pretty darn impressive. 4 grand a week. I'll offer him 4.5. No, it's not exactly blowing my budget on him. It's just laziness, but I'm not going to put him as a crucial first team player. I'll put him as a rotation player. Don't know what I've got, but even a rotation player, I think Demi would be mad to not accept that. I think he'd happily be a rotation player at I think he'd happily be a rotation player in real life on players like Keishner and Piers on. Last friendly, and we win 2-0. So yeah, it's just going to be it's going to be Fraser. We'll sort out these deals. If these drag on to the start of the games, then we won't start the games this episode. Just it's a simple way of doing it. Demi Gray has accepted. We have now signed Demari Gray, one of my favourite players in the Birmingham City setup at the moment. I mean, when Rowett told me you need to score more goals, and he responded with a hat-trick. Oh, that was a fantastic game for us. So, yeah, it's very good. We're making progress in the episode, and this squad is looking pretty complete. So, thank you for watching this video. This has been Forza Potenza. I shall see you in the next video. Bye!